If you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or just work for a company and you need to be productive and focused on the work that truly matters, this is the journal for you, and I can't say it enough. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you've been around the channel for a while, you've definitely heard me talk about the Finisher's Journal from Finisher's Secrets. It is by far the most productive journal out there right now, and I've been working with Javier, the owner, for a few years now, and we've gone through a few variations and versions of the journal. Today I'm super excited to be unboxing and giving my first impressions on version 3 of the Finisher's Journal. So we're gonna dive right in and check it out together. Before we get into it, on this channel we talk about minimalism, tech, intentional living, and more. So if that sounds cool to you, make sure to subscribe and like this video for more. Let's get into it. By the way, if you want this knife, link in the description. It's from Able Carry Co. Alright, that should be all I need of that knife. Awesome. A daily guide to focus on what matters until it's done. Alright, so here's the box that it comes in. A nice pull tab here on the back. Always love a good unboxing experience. Alright, so here is the journal itself. I like that Javier has gone with a simple lightning bolt on the front, minimal branding. I say it a lot on this channel, I love brands that choose to go minimal. As a comparison, here is the second edition, which has Finisher's Journal under the lightning bolt. I'll show it here so you guys can see. And yeah, I prefer that. That's really cool. Nice and clean. Before we dive into the journal here, click the link in the description down below to get a certain percentage off the journal, and it helps the channel as well. So click that link, grab yours today. As you could also probably tell, they've gone for a more sort of dark blue, which actually, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this blue color, but it's actually darker blue than I thought. I actually really like it. That's nice. So the first thing you'll maybe notice over the last copy or last edition is you do have a place for a pen. I think that's brilliant. I'm definitely going to be using that. My pens always like fall in my bag. You might not, you might be smarter about your pens and where you store them, but this is just a nice little thing, especially if you have a dedicated pen for this kind of journal. So let's just do a little flip through here. Finisher's Journal 3.0. A daily guide to focus on what matters till it's done. Name, address, phone number, start date. Created by Finisher Secrets. They've kept the quote here, which is great. People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Steve Jobs. Welcome. Direction is much more important than speed. When you finally reach the last page, your goals will be within reach. You'll be a stronger, more driven version of yourself, and you won't miss the old you. Love that. Alright, so we got our contents, how it works, SMART goals, habit goals, weekly and daily view, quarterly review, additional notes. Here's a small index. I like, honestly, that it's small. I've found in my normal bullet journals, I don't use the amount of pages they actually have, so I like that there's a smaller index. Alright, let's talk about how it works. The Finisher system is built on a simple concept. Focus on the right things in the right order, one thing at a time until it's finished. And you can see if you have your SMART goal, you break it into pieces. You go through those actionable items one at a time till you get them all done. So I will spare you all the reading. You can read through it yourself. I'm just going to kind of give more of an overview of everything. It talks about SMART goals with some real life examples. The QR code here. You've got your outcome goal, which is what you overall want to achieve and by when in the next 90 days. Your action steps, which is how you break them down, and the deadlines there. Ways to optimize. So it says if your goal and action steps don't meet the following conditions, go back and tweak them. I think that's very important. I like that you added that, Javier. Key motivation. Why are you wanting to achieve this? And then your progress over time as you go, which is super nice as well. You've got a few more outcome goals as well, which is interesting. Finisher's Journal used to only be one goal oriented. And in talking with Javier and in talking with the customers and getting feedback from them, realized some people have multiple goals. There's only 3 here, which I agree with. I don't think you should have like 50 goals over the next 90 days, but more than 1 is nice. 3, in my opinion, is actually perfect. So I like that there's 3 individual goals for the next 90 days. It's how I work with my company and personally on my quarterly goals as well. Habit goals, which is nice. There's habit tracker. I love it. If you've watched some videos on Don't Break the Chain method, which Finisher Secrets has shared in the past, I think I did a video for them for that as well. It's really nice to see your habits sort of checked off over time, where you don't break the chain in getting things done. I love it. Here's a little example at the top. I'm glad they added a habit tracker. I think that's really nice. There's plenty of them too. Weekly view. Number 1, priority task. 2, secondary tasks. 3 is the ABC method. 4, tasks, symbols. 5, weekly review. Then it sort of walks through the daily view. 1, daily priorities. 2, time boxing. 3, notes. 4, highlight of the day. And then a pro tip. Maintain a buffer, I'll share this. Maintain a buffer of at least 15 minutes between tasks to account for unexpected events or tasks that take longer than expected. Here's another quote. All right, yeah, so you sort of plan out your week and what you want to get done. It says at the top, this little tracker, I'm glad they've kept that, shows you what week of the quarter that you're currently in, your main priority this week, and then your secondary tasks. And then you jump right in to the day view, which is awesome. So you've got every day, you've got your priority task, your secondary tasks, and your additional tasks. Then you also have this time boxing calendar here, which I also love. Finally, on that same spread, you have your notes and ideas. This is great for meetings, ideas that obviously pop into your head, things that you might be planning and you might need to set tasks for in the future. This is great. Finally, your highlight of the day, and then finally a little checkbox that says habit tracker updated, just to remind yourself, hey, go back to your habit tracker and check off the things you got done today. That's fantastic. I love that. And then your highlight of the day is a nice way to think about gratitude or maybe the thing that moved the needle most that day. All right, cool. So I think in the last version, version 2, they put all the week plans together at the beginning, and I think they have gone back to... Yes, they've gone back to putting the week at the end of each week for the next week. So it is a nice sort of front to back feel through the journal itself. You get 2 ribbons in this journal, which I think is nice. You've got your week and your today, I think it says. Yes, today. That just allows you to keep your week 1 in the week section, because you will find you probably flip back to your week every day as you're planning your tasks for the day. So that's nice as well. Then you have your quarterly review here in the back. Accomplishments, what didn't work, very important to write those things down. What did you learn? Next steps, right? You gotta keep this thing going. Additional thoughts, quarter cleanup, review your unfinished tasks. Basically, this is moving everything out of this journal to the next one, making sure you don't leave anything behind, carrying over what's most important. Then you've got quite a few pages here for additional notes, which you can then mark in your index in the front as well. Much like in the past, you do have this little pocket here, which I have found is great for, I carry a thin ruler, I throw that in there, or any additional little pieces of paper that I might need just temporarily until I can transport them into the journal and then throw it away. Journal does come with elastic band, which is just a nice way of obviously holding the journal shut. I have also used the elastic band in the past to stick it on the day that I'm currently in. Therefore, when I open my journal, I'm right there on the day that I need to be on, can get right into work. That also frees up one of your ribbons to maybe put at the beginning of the journal, maybe in your index, something like that. So yeah, first impressions, honestly, I feel version 1 was great. Version 2 added a lot to sort of test, it feels, and then version 3 just feels very refined. I can see steps that the team and Javier have taken at Finisher Secrets to make this just more and more efficient with each version that comes out. Very excited to be using this. If you want to pick up your copy, click the link in the description and you can get a sweet discount on this journal. This thing is awesome. I've been working with and using these journals for years now, and I've loved all of them even since version 1. So I can't say enough about this journal. I love it. I love Javier and the team at Finisher Secrets, and you won't be doing wrong by picking one of these up for yourself and diving in to sort of hit your goals head on and actually start achieving things, being more productive in your life and at work. Finisher Journal, version 3. Pick yours up at the link in the description down below. Thank you so very much for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe to the channel. Check out this video here. I think you're going to love it. Like this video if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.